squeeze them out if they are still juicy. You want them juicy but not like overwhelmed juice. Because if they are too wet, they're going to need more flour. Did I ever make them? No. Are they going to come out? I don't know. I am kind of new to the gluten-free recipe, so I'm just going to be experimenting, and at the same time, if it's going to come out, it's a perfect recipe for you guys. Juice ever. Do not toss it. Plus I'm going to do something with this juice too for those muffins, so keep it. Also to those muffins I'm going to add the yogurt. It's called Skyr, S-K-Y-R. It's Icelandic provision thick cream. So it's going to give me the creaminess into it, more juiciness. Just going to mix that well. I'm going to add 2 eggs. Okay, medium eggs to small. I'm going to add the vanilla paste. You can add regular vanilla, but I like the paste. It has a really good taste of a real vanilla. Okay, half a tablespoon or half a teaspoon or up to a teaspoon, depends on how much you like. let's mix that before we add dry ingredients. Ooh, smells so good. I don't want to add too much of a vanilla paste too because the yogurt was already vanilla taste. Okay, now sugar. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons, 3.5. Okay, not too much, but just enough. Okay, there we go. Let's mix it well. Now we're going to add baking powder. It's going to be 1 teaspoon of a baking powder, and we're going to use our oatmeal flour. Let's mix that first well so it's coated everywhere with the baking powder. Okay, I'm going to add first 2 to 3 tablespoons of oatmeal. If you are not gluten-free, you can add regular flour until you feel that the consistency is good enough for your muffins. 1 more, 2 more. Feel like it's getting tighter. I just don't want to add too much and have it like way too tight. I just want that to have some kind of consistency of muffin batter. So now I'm just going to be adding spoon by spoon. I feel like 1 more. One more actually. I don't want it to have it too loose, I don't want to have it too tight. Alright, that feels better. Yep. So your consistency, you want something like that. Kind of runny, but not really. You know what? 1 more. I don't know. Kind of feel like 1 more. That's it. Altogether, I added like 1/2 cup of oatmeal flour, not almond, oatmeal flour. Okay, I'm going to change this into a different spoon. Let's get the muffins. I'm going to use a big ice cream spoon. That's going to be my measuring spoon. Able to make 3, 6, 9 muffins from all of that butter. Okay, now it goes to the oven, 375, and I will keep it for like 20 minutes, around 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm going to be checking if they are ready. I decided to make cupcakes instead of just the muffins. So let's make some delicious toppings for the cupcakes. For that we're going to need heavy whipped cream, that leftover juice from the apples. You can use apple juice or even better, apple cider. And for the spice, I am going to use the pumpkin spice. And of course, sugar. Okay, let's add our whipped cream. I'm not sure how much I need, but yeah, it's going to add the whole thing. It's not too much left. I'm going to add the pumpkin spice. Not too much. I just want the flavor. Ooh. Let's add some vanilla beans too. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. I don't want too sweet, maybe 2.5. Yeah, better. This time we're going to use a mixer. It's going to be faster. How much? Like 4 tablespoons. Okay, like half a cup or a cup of it. Yeah, it's pretty a lot of. We have a pretty good amount of the whipped cream. Okay, back to the mixing. Okay, You just want the taste of it, but not too watery. Okay, let's mix it. Perfect, look at that. All right, let me try one. Oh my God. You can taste the apple juice in it. Not too much of the pumpkin spice, but just perfect to feel it. You can also add a little bit on the, yeah, we're going to sprinkle a little bit on the actual cupcakes. Wow. With the mascarpone. That is amazing. First time and the best. Yeah, I never made that before. Sometimes experimenting in the kitchen is the best. Okay, let's pull out the muffins from the oven. I'm going to leave this in the refrigerator so it cools down, and then when the cupcakes, when the muffins are cooled down, we're going to add that delicious whipping mascarpone apple deliciousness into our cupcakes. Ooh, I almost burned them. Here you go, guys. They look amazing. Okay. Now we need to cool them. Now let's wait. Alright, let's pull out the covers. Okay, let's pull out all of the parchment paper. We don't need that anymore. So altogether I kept them for half an hour in the oven. So move them to here. I'm just going to add the whipped cream. How to add the whipped cream into here? The best way is to put this on a tall glass. There you go. And you have an opening. pumpkin spice, or you can add cinnamon. Here you go. Okay. Let's go try. They are so good. Oh my god. It's like this perfect fall cupcake with the apples and with that amazing whipped cream that tastes like the delicious apple and that extra of the pumpkin spice. You need to try it. Oh my god, I can also be eating it. They are perfect. Not too sweet. Just this amazing piece of dessert that you don't want to stop eating. Highly, highly recommend them. Alright, I know you might have a question what to do with the rest of it. I'm going to change that into the ice creams. Yes. So that if you put into the glass container, leave it in the freezer, you're going to have the best ice creams ever. The mascarpone apple. The mascarpone apple ice creams. Oh my god, nothing better than that. So let's move that into the container. I still cannot believe it how good they are. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. That is the best thing I ever had in my life, I would say. Oh my god, amazing. Usually I do not like cupcakes because I do not like that frosting that is made over here because it's basically a sugar only. So every time someone at my work buys the cupcakes, what I do? I just take off the frosting. So people are like, Maggie, this is not a cupcake anymore. I'm like, I know, it's just a muffin, but I cannot take that frosting because it is so sweet and disgusting, in my opinion. But this, oh my god, I cannot believe it, how good it is. imagine how good ice creams are this going to be. Wow. If I could lick that bowl. Nah. I'm not going to do it, but it's a fault. And goes into the freezer. Thank you so much for watching from the beginning to the end. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. By the way, my name is Gosia, I'm Polish, and I just wanna say thank you to all of you and each of you for being with me today and yesterday and watching my channel. And I will see you very soon with a new video coming towards your way. Bye guys, have a wonderful time.